ketamine is, again, like you said, it's one of these drugs that people have used recreationally, and so people are really interested when they hear ketamine as being used for treat depression, for example. It's ketamine is a drug that can be used that has hypnotic, analgesic, and amnetic effects. So meaning that you'll see other specialties using it for pain, even because ketamine can have those kind of benefits. Ketamine, basically, just to break it down very quickly, is it has two enantiomers, meaning that it has an S-ketamine, which is the one we think of for nasal ketamine, S-ketamine, and there's an R-ketamine. To break it down much more simply, is that S-ketamine works by binding to what we think of as an NMDA receptor antagonist, and it blocks glutamate. The reason why ketamine can work for depression, unlike antidepressants, and that is because it's working on a different pathway than many of our typical antidepressants are. So oftentimes we go to ketamine these days for treatment refractory depression. Those patients that have tried the things that we consider as typical courses of action for depression, like the antidepressants, et cetera, et cetera. And then if that doesn't work, we say, hey, let's give ketamine a try, as maybe that's a potential option to treat their depression. And the exciting part, let me just, sorry.
No.
And the exciting part about S-ketamine, the nasal ketamine spray, is that it got approved by the FDA in March of 2019 as a treatment for treatment refractory depression. But this past August 2020, it came out with the indication to treat suicidal ideation or behavior. So it's had that added layer of benefit now in patients that are not only depressed, but might be suffering for suicidal thoughts and behaviors. So it's an added layer for those people that are at higher risk, we think of, with depression, and treating them. So it's really nice to know we have this as a potential option.